Gervonta Tank Davis. We all know one of the top boxers in the game. Some say he's the best, and he's on the path to try to show people that he is. And listen, boxing is so much better when Gervonta Tank Davis is back in the mix. And we got to get all into it. He was just released today. Baltimore boxing champion Tank Davis was released more than 6 weeks after a judge revoked his home detention back when he had a 2020 situation. You know, we documented all of that here at Flight Sports TV. Make sure you hit the like button and you subscribe for more boxing news, updates, and more. You know, this is truly something spectacular. Gervonta Tank Davis is already on a path, you know, to try to succeed and just one-up his last performance when he completely annihilated King Ryan Garcia. It was just truly just unbelievable. You know, that liver shot just changed everything. And now, if you see what's going on, is a situation where you see a lot more boxers, you know, going at the body more than ever. It seems like it's so much emphasis being put on that. You know, King Ryan Garcia, you know, 23-0. At the time when he faced Gervonta Tank Davis, he had to put that one on his resume. And like I said, he ain't never been the same since. You see him with a new trainer. It seemed like it's going to be on the up and ups for him. But we're going to have to look into the matter of the situation. There's so many big fights. Obviously, you hear of the situation of Teofimo Lopez. Who knows if they could do that at a catch weight? We already seen the situation with Ryan Garcia. They fought at a catch weight. But I'm pretty sure that knowing Teofimo Lopez, he going to want some belts involved. It just is what it is. Teofimo Lopez, if you mistaken, this man is a champion. He completely annihilated Josh Taylor to win his WBO Super Lightweight Championship. Teo is 19-1, 13 wins. By the way, a knockout. He almost completely knocked out, you know, his opponent Taylor. He's just been on a path of on the up and ups ever since that loss to George Kambosos Jr. And we all know Kambosos is about to fight. So make sure you subscribe to Flight Sports for more updates on that matter. There's so many big fights popping off this weekend. You got Frank Martin. The list goes on. Teofimo Lopez is the truth. I would definitely love to see that fight with Gervonta Tank Davis. If they could somehow get that fight to take place, that would just be remarkable. This guy, Gervonta Tank Davis, is on a complete knockout spree. Who's going to challenge him? You know, is it going to be Shakur Stevenson? Is it going to be Devin Haney? I believe that. I heard a situation with Floyd Money Mayweather. He was talking like, okay, what they'll do is one will fight. Basically, it was supposed to be Tank gonna fight Teo, and obviously what's going on with Shakur and Devin, they supposed to fight, and the winner of that fight is the one that's gonna fight Tank. That's how I think, you know, Floyd want to set it up, which is strategic, you know, for Gervonta Davis, you know, because that puts him in the best positions for victory without taking such a tough path. Y'all let me know the situation on that. Where do you see Tank faring off against some of these top-notch opponents, you know, in the game? A lot of people discredit a lot of opponents, but everybody is fighting a lot of guys like that. There's only a few that's getting in there really challenging themselves, you know, and pushing themselves and really calling out the best in the business and trying to get it done. There's only a few of them. And ever since the fight, you know, that took place, that super fight, and now you got the big fight with Errol Spence Jr., you know, and Crawford. I mean, this is going to be crazy. You know, boxing is just on a whole nother level right now in terms of just week after week. It's just always something. You know, Joshua about to get it. It's just so much going on. I mean, God, it's like you can't miss a weekend of fights. There's always something happening. You know, and it's time for Tank to insert his presence back in the mix. I definitely miss Calvin Ford. He's doing big things on the Rise, you know, podcast. He got a big time situation popping off in Baltimore and doing big things, stretching out from all, you know, different states, you know, reaching out to the youth and trying to get them down and moving very strategic. You know, that's really what it's all about. Um, Tank needs to figure out who he's gonna fight. I think that's gonna be the master question. I don't see Tank trying to look for a tune-up or nothing like that. Tank ain't been gone that long. It's not like he just did a couple years, but still, it's nothing like the situation that they're dealing with. It's wild. Um, but what I will say is, they're gonna have to figure the situation out. In terms of who's gonna be his opponent. Is it gonna be for the belt? We want to see him against the big time dudes. We don't want to see him against any no names that nobody knows, that everybody believes that it's going to be a complete just walkthrough. That's going to be something to truly figure out, in my humble opinion. But I mean, it is what it is. Let me know who's your top guy at 135 with all of these names out there. It's some big time names out there in the 135 division. Everybody's trying to stake their claim into the situation. But one positive way to look at all of this is that Gervonta Tank Davis is putting this stuff behind him. It's messed up that all of this stuff occurred and that he had to spend time away from boxing, the sport that everybody knows that he loves. But it's one way to look at it, as he's putting all of this stuff behind him now. And now he can fully lock in on boxing, and that's something that a lot of people say about Tank. It's always focus, if he's focused, everybody always just say that it just changes everything. So I think now with all of this stuff, just wrapping up, I think his focus is going to go to an all-time high, and I think we're going to see it. A lot of people just view Tank as like a puncher who's going to knock people out, and he's reckless and this and that. But Gervonta Tank Davis truly has a lot of skill, and that's something that we must analyze and we must highlight. His skill set is just remarkable out there in terms of his defense and his counter ability, his power, and the way how to use the power. It's not just reckless. Like, the way they describe Tank, you would think that he's just a knockout artist, but it's not like that. He's really systematically breaking guys down, and he's got a lot of people trembling, to get in the ring. They trying to get in there for a payday. They don't really want to get in there for real. They know what's at stake. I heard Cambosis talking the other night. He was talking about he ready for Tank and this and that, and Campos is talking about, I don't care, he can knock me out, he knocked me out, that's fine, I got a chin, I have a chin. I mean, listen, this is a whole different kind of situation. This is a whole nother level of power. This ain't Devin Haney, you understand? So he took about 150 shots. Imagine some of that coming from Tank. The fight gonna be over real fast. It's Flight Sports TV. You already know what it is. Welcome home, Tank.